Hello my lovelies. Right, today we're going to have a look at it's a kind of a version of a scrappy card. I had lots of fun. I had lots of DSP left over, so what I've done is I've cut out lots of petals, and I made a card the other day with a flower on it, which I used the petals for. And then I was seeing some cards where they use circles to layer up to make like a little skirt style thing. So I thought I would try it with the petals, and this is what I've come up with. So I'm going to show you how easy, because it is very easy to do. So we need a card, and it doesn't matter, I'm using a piece of scrap that's the right size, but I'm using a piece of scrap because I'm going to be covering it completely with petals. So the dies, if you like them, they are from they're called Lacy Petal dies, and they're from the Delicate Petals bundle. So if you want these, you need to get them before the end of the month, because these are going to be discontinued. As they are in the January to June mini catalogue. I do have a few videos with Delicate Petals in, and I might do a new one sheet wonder with them before they disappear. So anyway, so there we go. So you get 4 petals, so you can cut out 4 at a time, and you can do 4 little ones as well. And you've got leaves in there and everything, so you can just, cut out whatever you want. So that's a leaf shape. Excuse my hands, I've been busy all day. So this is the leaf shape, this is the large petal, and that's the smaller petal. So we're working with the larger petals, and literally all I'm going to do is plonk some glue onto here like so. And then I'm going to place the petal on so that I can't see the corner. I can't see the card at the bottom or the corner. And then I'm just going to go along and roughly put them on so that they are overlapping a little bit, but not in any particular order, no particular pattern, just going with the flow. Well, maybe not that one because it's too similar. I like them to be different, but not too different. But we have, these are all retired DSP, so it's a good idea if you've got some DSP that you love and you don't want to waste it. This is a really good way to use up that paper, but in a really pretty way. So I'm just going to pop that one there because I will need to put one on the end. Now we're going to trim the edges, so it doesn't matter if it's overhanging. It just doesn't matter. So pop that one there. And then all I'm going to do is put some glue here and layer up the next layer. This time I'm going to overlap it further over the edge so that I've got the petal not in line with each individual one. So it sort of goes pointing down, so it comes pointing, sort of, doesn't have to be accurate, but pointing down in between your petals. This reminds me of sticking circles when I was in high school, when I was in school. Loved a bit of sticking, me. Okay, so we're just going to go along and keep sticking, keep going. Got some more butterfly brilliance paper, like so. And some of these are doubled up because I did actually cut them out 2 at a time. So I put 2 layers of paper into my cutter, when I was doing it. There's no glue there. So a bit there. And then we've got that one. So I'm going to put that one there. And then that one right over the edge there. Excuse me while I try and get some glue off my fingers. So I'm just going to go along this bit here and across the top of them there. And start again. And then obviously go back to there. So a spot one there. Some floral. Don't want to go too dark, I don't think, because I haven't combined dark ones in so far. So you just keep going all the way across the page. And that one, and then one more on the very end. And I mean, you could do it with the points the other way up if you really wanted to. So there we go. Ooh, gluing the table. Okay, so you need one more row. Well, actually no. So what I did for this bit was I had a look and see if I've got some papers. Now you can use any papers for this. It doesn't matter that this is retired because you can use any papers you've got. So as long as you've got something to die cut, so anything that cuts out a teardrop shape or a circle shape, anything like that will do this effect. And then it's kind of like a bit like a skirt. So I want 2 layers up there. Let me just find another colour or something. Oh, too dark. So I think we'll go with so we're going to have this one there. So I'm just going to get my trimmer. And I'm just going to cut that straight because it doesn't look very straight to me. Nope, definitely wasn't. So, oh, I don't know, what should we say? Just over 2 centimetres maybe-ish. And there's no exact science to this. So if you've got some scrap pieces, just use that. You know, there's no exact science to it whatsoever. It's just a case of layering it up. And then we're going to cut a piece. Oh, that one's not straight either. Don't know what I've been doing with them. Okay, and then this one needs to be a bit deeper. So let's just check that will fit. So that one will go there. And that one will go there. And it creates a nice layering effect. And you're using up your scraps. And nobody'd even know. I need a bit on the end because I'm going to cut around, trim off all the excess. So I like to make sure that's straight. And then take this one. Put it down to, look, see, there's always room to manoeuvre. So there we go, that's better. And then this one will go, I'm going to meet that one so it's not overlapping, like that. That will come off the desk with a bit of alcohol or a rubber, which is fantastic. Right, let's just move that out of the way. And then I'm going to bring the trimmer in and turn it over, and then I'm going to place it so that I can see the edges of the corners of the card are meeting in the rail, like so, and then gently trim off the pieces. Oh, and you can clean this with alcohol as well afterwards if you want to make sure there's no glue stuck on it, or you can cut it with scissors, it's up to you. There we go. And then the last little bit on the top. And there we go. So then we would take, oh, see, look, typical I haven't got the card base out. I'll just grab some Misty Moonlight, I think. Yeah, Misty Moonlight looks good to me. Where are we? There we go. So we just move these out of the way for a second. And bring in the trimmer again. And I like to cut mine, so I move the trimmer out of the way, score at 10.5, place it in the other way, the lengthways, and then cut at 14.5. And then there's usually an excess on the second piece of a few mil. So what I do is I put it back in again, 14.5, and trim off that little bit. And then it just makes my calculations easier to work out for me. It's up to you. You can do the 0.8, I think it is. You can do that. Okay. I think I need to change the blade in my trimmer. Let me just give that a burnish. And we place it on. And what I like about it is that the piece at the bottom is jagged and you can see the Misty Moonlight underneath. So let's just glue that down, then we'll decide what we're going to put, what sentiment we're going to put on it. The glue's having a wobbly moment. There we go, that's better. Okay, so then we place it on and smooth it out, and there you go. So you've got then your card. This is a pot full of, let me just get the stamp set to show you, many messages. It has a lot of sentiments in it, and then when you cut it out, you literally are cutting out the whole thing in one go. You could cut out one section of this if you wanted to use the shapes for different sentiments, but I like to just cut them all out. So what I've done is in here I have some cut out of basic white and some out of very vanilla. So let's have a little look. What shall we put on here? Has to be white. Okay. Hooray, it's your birthday. Oh, that looks like someone's nibbled the edge. That must have been one of the scrap pieces I used to do it. Your kindness means more than you can ever imagine. That is a bit lovely. I like that sentiment. It does hang over slightly, but I think that would be okay. I think it would still fit in the envelope like that. So, shall we put a little bow or something on it, maybe? Nope. Let's have a look what we've got. I have a little bit of white thread. Maybe if I double it up and trim it, we can make like 2 little bows, like a double bow out of it. And obviously because I'm doing it on camera, it won't work. Told ya. Let's try again. See? I'm just going to leave this in as well. I'm not going to edit it out because this is life. This is what happens. There we go. Right, let's just adjust it a bit because it's not the way I want it. Okie dokie. And then you have a cute little bow that's stuck on my finger because I've got gluey fingers. It's so cute. So where can we put that? Do we put it up there? It just seems very wide, doesn't it? What have we got here? Nope, I don't want sympathy cards. I've done enough of them. Oh, that's cute. I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you. And it has to be white. So where's the white one? Is that a white one? Nope. Isn't that just the way it goes? There we go. Found a white one! And then we can put the little ribbon there. So I'm just going to put some dimensionales on this. Like so. Take the tags off. Place that there. And then we're going to stick that there with a glue dot. If I can get one. Can't wait for my new ones to arrive because these are ginormous. These are from another retailer and I have to say they are enormous. So they're not great for little details, but all I do is just kind of let it roll up a bit. And then when I put it on the card, I can put the bow on and then sort of spread it a little bit, like so. And then I want to trim these up a little bit. And there you go, a really cute little card with lots of layers. So for the inside, I think maybe we will, let me just find a piece of card and we'll trim it down. So it needs to be 10 by 14. Yep, I definitely need a new blade in my trimmer. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need to press a bit harder. It's so easy to change as well. If you need to change your trimming blade, you just take it down to the bottom and there's a notch in the trimmer guide, and then you can just lift it out, get a new one out of the packet and slide it back in. So there we go. So I was thinking maybe I'd stamp a strawberry because this is quite fruity, but I have a strawberry that I've coloured myself in a previous video, so I'm just going to glue that down there. And it would look the same if I stamped it and then coloured it in because the cardstock is the same. So I'm just going to stick that there. And then let's have a look. Do we have what can we put? Let's have a quick look over here. What do we say? I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you. And oh, you never know what to put. I think you put birthday wishes on the inside. And this one is from Garden Birdhouses and Birthday Wishes. I like the different fonts. Okay. Just get my memento. There we go. And then we're just going to find the middle. Like so. Pop the lid back on that just in case of an incident. And then where's me berry sweet strawberry? And all I'm going to do is take the strawberry plant, and I'm just going to stamp it in the opposite corner. But I think we'll do it in, let's have a look, mint macaron, because then it's a nice sort of subtle, and there's mint macaron in there. I like to have something in both top corners, both opposite corners, sorry. And there you go, that'll be the inside. We could pop a little bit of petal pink. Is this petal pink? It is. Just pop a little bit of petal pink in here. Like so. And there you go. So we'll just glue this inside here. And I mean, if you're going to be sticking something all the way over the front, that's why I do not throw out card that have, you know, if you've made a smudge on it, or if you've made, you know, made a mistake. There's always something you can use it for. You don't have to throw it away. So there we go. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to message me. All of my contact details will be in the description below. If you haven't got a demonstrator in the UK, then I'm more than happy to be your demonstrator, and I can send you out a free catalogue. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Goodbye.